Celtics game highlight is presented by T-Mobile.
Williams calmly knocks down a three.
Anybody can bring it up, anybody can shoot it, anybody can drive it.
Tatum finds the range.
I'd like to see Tatum get more of those type of opportunities early.
Raptors by 4 here, 3. Count the basket. Extends to the floor equally hard.
For sure.
And if you make shots like that.
And that's a good example of what I was talking about with spacing.
Nice save there on the baseline. And Williams.
Oh, reliable.
He's becoming over reliable, you're right. Good cut to the basket.
All right, watch Grant Williams at the rim. Comes over, look at the timing. Great job by Grant.
Tatum skips a pass. Al knocks down a 3.
Celtics very patient on that possession.
Strong move to the bucket for 2. Smart. Nice pass.
Oh, great pass, huh?
Van Vliet comes up shooting and hits the 3, and we're tied at 62. Grant open and sticks the 3.
Good job by Grant.
Barnes again. Make a move on the baseline, comes back the other way. Off the catch.
There we go. That was come out of the timeout.
Here's Tatum. And he gets 2.
And you
open man, drilled.
And Tatum making the right play. Got downhill, and Marcus Smart knocked it down for Tatum's 8th assist of the night.
Marcus rattles home a 3.
And that's 9th assist by Tatum.
Tatum, good look. Finds Langford there, the tip goes.
And it's Cantor, another one.
Smart disentangles himself. Inside, a little push, a bucket for Cantor, a little flex, and he'll get a chance for a 3-point play. Boston wins it 109-97.
T-Mobile, the leader in 5G.
Fourth quarter issues? What? The Celtics closed this one out in Toronto, snapped that 2-game skid with a win 109-97 over the Raptors. I am Abby Chin. He is Chris Mannix. This is Celtics Postgame Live, presented by your New England Ford dealers. Mannix, what stuck out to you?
Well, it's just like we talked about in pregame, Abby. Josh Richardson goes for 16 points. Romeo Langford has Cantor 18 rebounds combined. Exactly, and the Celtics go 29 of 31. I believe those were all my keys going into this game.
That.
Terrific all-around effort for the Celtics. The bench played excellent in this one, particularly Richardson, who was solid with the scoring. But I was impressed in this game with the playmaking of Jayson Tatum. He had his worst statistical shooting night of the season, but he countered that by having his best passing night of the season. 10 assists for Jayson Tatum in this first half, and he was looking for his teammates early on. There you see a nice skip pass to Al Horford out in the perimeter. Drives, puts his shoulder down, keeps his head up, finds Romeo Langford on the perimeter. There, Grant Williams, 3 of 4 from three-point range. Jayson Tatum gave a pass off one of them, another one to Richardson. He was looking for teammates early, and I think that certainly helped account for a bad shooting night.
No question. And I think the key with Jayson in this game tonight, staying engaged, did not get upset when the shots didn't fall. I feel like a lot of times this season, when the shots don't fall, his offense starts to affect his defense and other parts of the game. We didn't see that tonight.
We didn't see it. He didn't get flustered. He wasn't complaining to referees. He was keeping his head in the game and kept his game going as a playmaker. I mean, plus minus isn't everything in the NBA, and oftentimes I don't really understand it. But if you look at the Celtics starting lineup, 4 of them are in the minus category. Jayson Tatum is the only one in the plus. He was a plus 13 in this game. That means he was having an impact on that end of the floor.
Obviously not his best shooting night, but he was playing the right way the whole night. We know he's going to draw a ton of attention from them. And he just continues to trust his guys and make the right play. And, it led to the assist. And, 24 assists on 34 baskets. It's a credit to him. Almost had half of ours, and he's just got to, at times, be the guy that's going to bait guys out there, be the decoy to some extent and draw that crowd and make – you see everybody else pretty much ate off of him tonight. So credit to him for playing the right way, not getting frustrated, and sticking with it.
The Celtics, 5 double-digit scores led by Marcus Smart, who did a little bit of everything. There was a moment where I was a little worried Marcus was going to lose his emotions there, arguing some calls, but he pulled it back together and came through in a big way.
He's been really good for this team in the point guard role, and he's somebody I had my questions about coming into the season if he could handle that on a full-time basis. He had some ups and downs early in the season, but it feels like over the last month, he's settled into that role, operating more as a playmaker than kind of the volume shot taker that we've seen of Marcus Smart during his time in Boston. Great numbers tonight, 7 for 16 from the floor, 4 for 10 from three-point range, hands out 8 assists, has 4 turnovers against that, 21 points. As you mentioned, he just seemed like he was in control all game long. When he's giving you that kind of output on the offensive end, Abby, you know what he's giving you defensively. So he automatically becomes one of the better point guards in the NBA.
And we're seeing it here in these highlights, the drives that Marcus had tonight with force, getting things going. And to me, it feels a lot like he played a bunch of games alongside Dennis Schroeder, just inspiring him to drive to the rack.
Yeah, I think that's part of it. I think that he's recognized that he can't be so quick trigger from three-point range. I mean, how many games have we seen over the last couple of seasons when you end the game, you look at the box score, you're like, wait a minute, he took 12 threes, 13 threes, wait, all his shots were threes. Like, he's had a lot of those nights over the course of his career in Boston. He's kind of toned that down this season as he's embraced his role as a primary playmaker. And I give him a lot of credit for making that adjustment. And, as he slides into the starting lineup, which is what he's wanted all along during his Boston career, he has really taken advantage of that opportunity.